Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be watching back a game that I played yesterday, as y'all see this video, in King of the Court against a Sweat with a pretty darn good team as well. You can see Dark Matter KP, Opal Shay, Pink Diamond Dr. J, Pink Diamond AK, and Dark Matter KG. Really nice squad here, and he was a good player as well. I mean, he beat my guy Lou earlier today as I record this on Saturday, and I knew that going into the game, so I knew this guy was going to be a Sweat because Lou's a great player, and that was a definitely a good win for this guy. So I was like, this is gonna be a sweaty game, and I knew that going into it. This was a fascinating game though, because I played poorly in the first half. Second half, much better, but the game did not want me to win. Y'all are gonna see what I mean. It's a good game in terms of learning how to fight through adversity in my team when the game just ain't going your way, and how to come back, and also just how to fight through stupidity. But this is an entertaining game. I hope y'all enjoy it. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. So we'll start up the game here. This should be a fun one. I hope y'all do enjoy it. We're streaming this one live on both Twitch and YouTube earlier tonight as I record this, and it was a good game, man. Good, enjoyable game. I hope y'all do enjoy the video. And if y'all, I've been streaming every single day, often multiple times a day on Twitch, generally almost every single night on Twitter, by the way, this, or on YouTube, I should say. And this dude has a really good shooter. That KP obviously has released on very quick and is really good. Great pick and pop first possession. He knocks down the three with confidence and gets a big three ball off to start the game. But this guy was a really good shooter, and that's something I had to be aware of for sure. I'm not gonna say I played perfect in this game, but tried to gamble for a steal there with LeBron, managed to still stay in front of KP. Again, I don't feel like this first half was very good. Y'all will see what I mean, but I think I started the game okay. Contested the step back, really wasn't open. LeBron with the board and pushed the floor in transition here. Try to get downhill with Braun, dump it off to Timmy. Reset back out to Braun, wide open. He gets a massive load up. It's my least favorite thing about Braun. As much as I love Braun as a card, those load ups he gets can really be frustrating. Shea trying to get downhill. Reset here to Sar. Not really great offense. Overall, this was not a particularly great possession, I wouldn't say, but we got a decent look. I honestly should have shot right here. That's a shot. He jumped. Just shoot it. I didn't realize he was going to jump with KP, though. If he doesn't jump, it's not open. He does a good job helping over with AK, though, and still getting a contest. But Sar, big board, put back dunk. I love it. That's what I like to see out of Alex Sar. That's why he's on the court after all. Gives us a 6-3 lead, and he gets an illegal screen. So start off the game, first minute and a half, actually going pretty well. Getting a little bit lucky with that illegal screen right there, and we have a 6-3 lead. So not a bad start by any means to this game overall. I passed out of what probably would have been a dunk for Shea there, which wasn't a great play, honestly. Trying to come off of this here, reset, be patient, back him down with Sar. Sar should have probably dunked that. I thought he was going to stand and dunk it with the inside position he had, but you know what? As long as it goes in, 2 points is 2 points, and I'll take it. An 8-3 lead is not bad at all to start off the game here. You'll notice I tried to play the pop quite often in this game with the guy guarding the pop, reaching and maybe gambling a little bit too much, because I could tell just from watching him play Lou earlier in the day, especially, that this guy was just going to be shooting very aggressively off the pop. I tried to hit Sar, and it just goes off of KG's chest, which is obviously unfortunate, and he gets a nice confident shot in transition and knocks it down. As you can see, this dude's a shooter, confident shooter, grinding some tough shots already, a couple of tight window threes, and it's a tie ball game at 8 apiece. I would say we have very similar level teams as well. That was a bad pass and a bad take. I didn't recognize it right here, but he must have X-switched or something. I didn't realize his AK was going to leave ball, but I threw the pass as AK left the ball, and unfortunately I would have had a wide open three with SGA if I just waited a little bit longer. Instead, I forced the pass, and then I forced up the shot with LeBron as well. Just not a good possession, and that was really terrible, honestly, but it is what it is. We go under here. We stay in between KG and the basket, and that's a steal for Dr. J. Kind of a bad pass. Tim Duncan, be patient, reset the offense to Sar. Get a pick and roll going. Sarjo will penetrate out to our pop to Tim Duncan and reset with a dribble handoff to Dr. J. Always want to be able to reset a possession like that. I might have had the shot honestly there, and I wind up shooting a rough shot instead. Right here, I got to be a little bit more confident, I think, in certain shot selections. Like right here, that's probably the best shot I'm getting. Right there. Shoot it. But I predetermined that I'm going to do a double escape, you know what I mean? And then I force this. It's just like, I don't know. Got to be better than that. That was a bad possession. He tries to no dip with AK, and I jump and block it out of bounds, which is nice. And we have a tie ball game at 8 apiece right here. Try to gamble for that steal as well on KG, but Timmy winds up reaching in and fouling. And then 42 seconds left here, just runs around, gets a floater to go. He's spamming those floaters a couple times in this game. You'll see, but we do give up a bucket there, which is obviously not ideal. And then I kind of forced the backdoor a little bit. It really wasn't a terrible pass. He was open on the slip, but Timmy Dean blocks the shot. Then he runs out in transition. He turns the ball over, so we got an opportunity right here to tie the ball game up, and I turn it right back over, which is obviously not ideal. And then he gets a dunk, so now it's 12-8. And I think I gave up points again in the last 12 seconds of this quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Try to come off of this, try to get downhill, throw it in to LeBron. LeBron does get a dunk here. Okay, so we do cut it to 12-10. And then he gets out in transition here, runs around me, gets to the rim, floater, bucket, 1.7 seconds left, 14-10 now. And I throw the ball up the court, he catches it, and I do not know how, but I apparently fouled him here. How? I have no idea. I don't know. To me, this was just a turnover. Where there's a foul, I truly have no idea. No clue. It's not a shooting foul, but it's a transition take foul, which is bizarre in the first place. But then he misses the free throw, so it's like, okay, whatever. At least it's not going to cost me points. Right? Wrong. He throws it at Cassar and goes up and gets a dunk, and he gets 2 points to end the first quarter off of that. Bizarre. Just weird. No idea where the foul was. It cost us 2 points. It could have cost us three if they had given him a shooting foul there. But either way, just a bizarre into the corner. And you know what? At the end of the day, it is what it is. 16-10 game. He gets an immediate floater to start the second quarter as well. That free throw line floater with Shea, I X-switch a little bit too wide with Dr. J, and he gets inside, gets an open floater. And now we're down by 8, so definitely not a great start. We do get a slip open to LeBron, which is a good dunk, good offense, good possession right there. And making sure we manually get back here, get back into the play. And I leave KP wide open and give one other wide open 3. And this guy ain't missing. That's a terrible, terrible defensive play. I'm just over helping down with Sar and just leaving KP open on the pop, leaving very quick release, one of the best shooters in the game open on a pop. That's terrible. Thankfully we get the drag back into a 3 ball right there to get 3 right back with SGA, but down by 9 early in the second quarter is certainly not where you really want to be. Definitely not starting off as well as I would like. He's trying to run around me with SGA. LeBron cuts it off well. Not bad defense so far. Watch the backdoor cut to Shea. No need to switch here. He tries to run around with KP, but we're fine. And I go to X-switch again. He shoots another floater and gets an illegal screen, which I'll take. And so it's in a 21-15 game now. Slip to Sar might have been open, but honestly, a good hop step, and LeBron does finish at the rim, which is nice, which cuts it back to a 4-point game. So now it's like, okay, well, we've been in a rough start, but we're only down by 4. It's not that bad. That's a force as well. He thought he was going to be more open than he was. I played the pop well, really bad shot. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, you're down 4, you have the ball. You started poorly, but you're right in this game. KG completely walls up Tim Duncan again. KG's just so good defensively. And I feel like the rest of the second quarter just didn't go well at all, if I remember correctly. Poppers, KP, he bails out. Didn't mean to jump with Duncan, but it's fine. We got up in scramble drill defense here. Duncan on AK. He throws it, what should have been a turnover. Not a turnover, out of bounds. That was a consistent theme of this game, as y'all will see. But that should have absolutely been a turnover, and instead, it turns into a slow fade 3 that he greens. Again, good shot. This dude is not missing, but that should have been a turnover, and that's annoying. I then intend to shoot the ball stopping and popping right here. I just want to set my feet and shoot it. It's open, too. This is an open shot, and he shoots a fade and misses the fade. And we give up, even though we had inside position with Braun, the defensive rebound. And just like that, again, what was a 4-point game with us having ball despite a bad start turns into free throws for SGA as we block the floater from behind, and we're down 26-17 now. It's just rough, man. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Game obviously ain't over, but definitely not ideal. Passing in Duncan here. Duncan is gassed, so 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Got to try to find something if we can. We do turn the corner with Braun, get to the rim, and throw it down, which is nice, which cuts it back to a 7-point game. But it's just been a struggle of a game, man. Not a super efficient game, not a great offensive game. LeBron does block that floater. This time they don't call a foul. Good job clicking on and jumping again at the floater, which allowed us to actually get a stop that time. And Dr. J to the rim again, cuts it to 5 again. And it's like, okay, not playing great, but now you're only down 5. We're in the game. We're staying connected. And I wish that was how the half ended off, but unfortunately, not really. Pull up, bad shot. Again, same situation we were pretty much in just a second ago. 5-point game. We have the ball. Time to be patient. Time to get a good shot. I run a little 3-point play. Hit it out to Braun. Catch, pump fake, drive the ball, and go up with some BS. And luckily, we get blocked out of bounds and still maintain possession of the ball despite that terrible take. I apparently am trash. I don't know. This inbounds pass looked open to me, to Dr. J. I know it wasn't the best pass ever, but his Dr. J just teleports. One hand grabs the ball. It's thrown behind my Dr. J as well for some reason. I don't know why. But one hand snag, gets out and just gets turnover, which is just like, maybe it's my bad for throwing the ball too far across the court on the inbound, but I don't feel like that was terrible in terms of an inbound read. It didn't look like it was going to get stolen anyway, and unfortunately it does. So, I mean, it is what it is. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Got a wall up here. LeBron, and he greens that. What? I don't know, man. I do not know. We try to drive the ball. We hit LeBron. We reset our pick and roll. We come off the screen, look for our slip, and kind of force it's blocked. He's out in transition. 8 seconds left in the first half. Drives middle. I help too far down with Sarr. He gets stuck, and it's a wide open 3, and that is a 10-point game at halftime. Really frustrating first half. Like I said, did not end the half well, made too many mistakes, and just didn't capitalize on opportunities, and we are down by 10 heading into the third quarter, which obviously is not an ideal place to be. But the key in a game like this is to not get flustered. I feel like I'm good enough to win this game, and that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. We get a contest first possession, and that is big. We have our slip open to Tim. I don't shoot it, but a really confident shot right here with Dr. J. This is a great shot. Seeing how far off of me he is with KG. We stop and pop. Nice little quick stop. Get the 3-ball off before KG's able to really get a hand up. That's a confident shot and a big shot, which cuts it to a 7-point game. Really nice start to the second half. A jump at KP again so as to not give up the pop. Well defended again with Sarr recovering effectively. AK's a little late slipping, and the pass is a little late being received, and we get multiple guys contesting at the rim, and that is another stop, which is nice. Watch the backdoor cut to Duncan, reset the offense with a dribble handoff. Duncan is absolutely gassed, so definitely want to get the ball in somebody else's hands if we can, which we do. We get it to Braun, slip the screen, Duncan catch, Duncan dunk. Despite being tired, he's open enough to dunk the ball home there, and again, 5-point game, another opportunity to capitalize. Can we actually do it this time? And we've had this game in our grasp multiple times, but haven't actually done a good job of it. And Tim Duncan clicks on it. I click onto Tim and I jump. That jump was huge there because it allowed Tim to get a contest on KP, which gives us again the ability to get that bucket. He X-switches back Sarr or AK on Sarr and gets LeBron being guarded by Shea. And with 6 seconds left in the shot clock, we get baseline, and Shea gets the dunk to go off of that Shea push cross, explosive crossover combo, whatever move you want to call it that everybody does. It's really, really good. And there you go. 3-point game, just like that. 7 straight to start the second quarter, or third half. You love to see it. Can we get another stop? That is the question. Unfortunately, not. I thought that was pretty good defense. LeBron just overruns it slightly on the rim run and unfortunately gives up a dunk. We're down by 5. I call a timeout to get a little bit more stamina for my guys because at the end of the day, they are a little bit tired. And yeah, time to lock right back in here for the rest of this third quarter. What do we do here? I honestly don't remember. Oh, I run the 3-point play again, actually. Toss it out to Braun. Nothing is really there, so we're just going to be patient here. Try to rip through. LeBron does not get the right rip-through animation you generally get with strong handles, so we're forced to dribble handoff and reset. LeBron on the pump fake, LeBron on the drive, hop step, out to our corner, and we're just boxed. He does a good job defensively, close enough to contest, and unfortunately, that was a bad offensive possession, and again, just letting it slip away from us just a little bit. He gets downhill, easy dunk with Dr. J, and over again, every time we've had the opportunity to get right back in this game, he has had a response thus far, cutting it back or bringing it back to a 7-point game. He reaches too early there with SGA though to try to play that slip. We recognize it and throw it to Dr. J, which gives us an easy dunk, and we're right back up 35-30, or sorry, down 35-30. Got to play the pop well with Tim Duncan, but also don't have to overhelp on the pop too much. Fight through here. No need to help down with Sarr, so we pop out instead. He tries to shoot over me with AK, but unable to do so. Shea, at least with a little bit of contest, was kind of up in his grill there. And I run a little 3-point play here. Turn the corner, LeBron James to the rim. He's a little preoccupied with the double screen and what's going to happen there, and it opens up the paint for the dunk. LeBron gets another big one, and it's right back to 3. Again, by the way. And they actually gave me my steal for once, which is huge. Except LeBron misses the freaking layup, which is like... or the wide open 3. I probably should have taken my dunk here. Probably. but I thought he was going to get his feet set. I tried to get my feet set, and then I missed the slow fade. Just brutal. Thankfully, Timmy D does get the board, so we get a chance to still reset the offense, and then he way overhelps. Just like, I don't know what he's doing with KG. Good recognition by us there. Icon pass. KD, or Dr. J knocks it down. So 3 points is still 3 points. It should have been easier than that, but 3 points is 3 points. And we finally have tied the game up, which is huge. Again, gambling on those pick and pops because I know how aggressive he is trying to pick and pop. We managed to recover well, though, even after jumping. And again, this is much better defense here. Stay in front, watch the step back, manually contest manually again. Awesome defensive possession. Really good job clicking on contesting when we need to and being very aware of what he's trying to do offensively. And that is a stop. So 8 seconds left in the third quarter. A bucket here would be big. And we get to the rim and unfortunately get blocked. Sets up a 1.7 second out of bounds play. I try to get a little loop around, and honestly, I thought this was a dunk. When this happened right here, I thought this was a dunk. I still thought it was a dunk. Still thought it was a dunk. Nope. Got deflected. KP like almost hits Dr. J in the air, and unfortunately, no dunk. So it is a tie ball game going to the fourth quarter. And I get ball first to start the fourth, which is obviously a W. Reset out to Dr. J. Not a great pass there. Loki could have potentially been a turnover. But LeBron popping. Loki might even been open for a shot there. But he rips through, downhill drive, using that strong handle badge, gives us a dunk. Nice blow by, and LeBron cuts it, or brings it up to a 2-point lead. First time I've had the lead in quite a while, honestly, in this game. So playing pretty well here. Y'all will see what I mean. Right here is when the just beat, what I would call BS-ery, starts to happen in full force. Good defense here. We cut off the rim pretty well with Tim Duncan, then we recover to the mid-range with KG. I do a good job of clicking onto Dr. J, helping toward KG, and then baiting the corner. He throws it. Is this a steal? No, it is not. Not only is it not a steal, he's now driving. What is he going to do with Dr. J? Is he just going to reset the offense? Nope. He's going to go up, except while he goes up, look at this pass. Dr. J throws a no-look, like behind his body, all of his momentum carrying him away from the direction he's passing the ball, laser right into Jay's hands. Crazy pass, right? But again, I touched the screw with LeBron. Okay, I clicked on LeBron, he didn't shoot it, and I still get a decent contest. Am I going to get the board? Of course I'm not going to get the board. KG gets the board. Now what is going to happen? Is he going to go up? Is he going to pass it out and reset the offense? Nope, he's going to go up. Not only is he going to go up, he's going to get stonewalled and still get bailed with a foul call. Just brutal. Like, legitimately brutal. At least he missed one of the free throws, which worked out okay, but horrible possession. He gets really, really bailed on that one. And you know what? At least it's only 1 point, but geez, really rough. Try to drive the ball here, dump it into Tim, or yeah, dump it into Dr. J. Not a very good take, but thankfully SGA is right there. He's the closest one to the ball. And SGA coming off of this, hitting our pop, catch and shoot. Alex Sarr, confident 3-ball, green bean, big shot. And that is a 4-point lead, right? Which means, okay, we're in a good spot again. Watch this play. Really good X switch. I click onto Sarr, seeing that he beat my Dr. J off the dribble. I rotate Sarr and X switch onto Dr. J, which put my Dr. J on KP, and my Dr. J is decently high. He's close to KP. So I click on and jump. Again, anticipating that pick and pop because I know he's going to do it. He's done it multiple times this game. He likes those quick pops. I jump and I block it, which is great. Who gets this loose ball, do y'all think? This is Shay's loose ball every day of the week to me. KP hasn't even turned, or AK hasn't even turned his body yet. KP's the one who shot the ball. Dr. J's jumping, but he's probably not, I mean, he's close to it as well, but he's not going to get it. Nope. Somehow it bounces and AK gets a speed burst and gets the ball. Not only that, though, he now has possession right here. Look where he is on the court. When he had possession initially, he was like back here. Even here, he's clearly got possession. He's dribbling the ball. No backcourt. What? I feel like that's been a backcourt 1,000 times in my years of playing my team. I have no idea how that's not a backcourt. No clue at all. Like I said, game didn't want me to win. But you know what? We stayed composed. We did a good job defensively. We contest KP, and we still get a stop. Despite the stupidity of the game the last couple possessions, we're fighting through it. Confident no-dip 3, SGA, green bean, and this is a recognition right here of knowing that he's going to just try to play Timmy D on the slip a little bit. You see how he takes one step here with AK, just like he did right there, because Timmy D's already beat KG off the corner. I dot it at a perfect timing out to the corner, which gives it a wide open 3. No-dip bucket for SGA over AK. And we have a 7-point lead with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left. Again, in the second half. It was 31-21 at halftime, I believe. He has now been outscored 22-5 in the second half. We are playing phenomenal defense, really making him work. Big time force there. We actually get a loose ball, and I shoot a little bit of a stupid shot. That's a bit of an FU shot. It really was. It's 34.5 feet. Confident three, unfortunately unable to hit, but I like the confidence quite a lot, I'm going to be honest. He drives to the rim, forces up another ugly floater, gets the O board, but that's fine. He throws it off of SGA's back, and we finally get the ball. Gonna give us one back there, apparently. And I miss another three. Again, kind of an early in the shot clock FU3 that probably didn't need to be shot. Not the smartest shot in a 7-point game, but you know what? Points are points. Good X switch here to get SAR back on KP. Click on to Dr. J. Get through the screen well. Help down. All right, didn't get through the screen as well as we would have liked, and he gets a dunk. But okay, at least it's only a 2. It's a 5-point game with 1:38 left in this one. I can't remember what my offense looked like here. I just pass fake, hand off to LeBron. And now LeBron makes a freaking play. I'm not going to lie. LeBron makes a damn play. Hop step, and KP is under the rim for sure, but a really impressive dunk by LeBron nonetheless. Big bucket. Gives us a 3-point play, which is huge. And now we got 1:26 left, and pretty much one stop ends the game at this point. Good contest. It's another block and another foul. I don't know. It is what it is. Just one of those games. He makes the free throws. 6-point game. And again, my key at this point is just don't turn the ball over. Don't make any mistakes, and hope 2K actually lets me capitalize on one of his mistakes. He's had a few of them that he's gotten away with. Tim Duncan gets the slip in front of KG. Nice little safe dunk. Does not give KG quite enough time to recover and get a contest or a block or anything like that. And it's back to an 8-point game now with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Another, by the way, should have been steal. Another one. I mean, I could be wrong. Is that not a steal? I feel like I'm in the passing lane. Another one. But no steal, no deflection, no nothing. Right through my hands, out to KP, wide open 3, drills it, 5-point game. And it's just like, at what point are we just going to give it up? Game's just trolling. Stop here, Timmy D. Loki probably could have shot that, but we hit LeBron instead. We're going to reset the offense. 8 seconds left. LeBron driving and forcing, to be fair. That was a bad possession. Not a very good take by your boy. But with 41 seconds left, pretty much at this point, a stop wins the game, obviously, and even a non-full stop certainly helps as well. Good X switch to recover, dunking onto KP again. Do not want to give anything up off the pop whatsoever is pretty much the goal here. And we do a good job defensively. Click on and jump, and just KP shot is so good. I honestly don't feel like that was bad defense, but he gets it to go anyways. And just like that, 22 seconds left. Turn the corner here. I'm taking my dunk. Every day of the week, I'm taking my dunk. I trust Dr. J to never miss that type of a stick dunk. And he doesn't. We regain a 4-point lead, 18 seconds left. Could have obviously ran more clock, but 2 possessions is always a nice thing to have. So if I get the points, I'm going to take them. Should have been, by the way, another freaking steal. I played this perfectly. I click onto Tim Duncan. I sprint forward, and I play the passing lane. Deflection, no steal, another turnover that he gets, or another what should have been turnover that he gets his hands on. Thankfully, we finally get a stop, we get the board, and we come out of here with a 4-point win. Not an uber impressive win by any means, but a good win in a game where we were down 10 at halftime, and in a game into the fourth quarter where I just had at least 3, if not 4, should have probably been steals taken away from me, in addition to not being a backcourt, was just baffling. Several confusing, weird plays and different things in this game that were not normal and were a bit frustrating, but at the same time, we pushed through it nonetheless, and we find a way to get ourselves a win against the Sweating King of the Court. So I think there's a lesson to be learned there. Sometimes you just got to stay composed, and I feel like I did a good job of doing that in this game, despite the stupidity of some of the stuff that was actually occurring within the game, and sometimes you have to do that in order to give yourself the best chance to win. So with that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace!